Good afternoon, Cambridge. I'm Jason Jennings, and you're listening to The Roundup, a daily podcast from the Raven Media Podcast Network. It's Tuesday, August the 30th, 2016. Cameron Diaz, the voice of Fiona from Shrek, turns 44 today, and the news is next.
For Raven Media News in Antioch, Tennessee, I'm Olivia Hall. Last night marked the final day for Gawker.com, the controversial news and gossip site based out of New York. Earlier this year, the site's parent company, Gawker Media, was successfully sued by former pro wrestler Hulk Hogan, and as a result was forced to file for bankruptcy. Last week, Gawker Media was sold for $135 million to Univision, and the company's other properties, including Gizmodo, Deadspin, and Jezebel, will continue, but the company's flagship site was shuttered. Writing the final post for the site, founder and former Gawker Media CEO Nick Denton said, "Gawker will be missed, but in dramatic terms, it's a fitting conclusion in what happened when you let journalists say what they really think." Were dealt a blow last week after State Insurance Commission approved substantial rate hikes for the 2016-17 year. In the upcoming year, the three providers on federally run exchange, Cigna, Humana, and Blue Cross Blue Shield, will be allowed to raise rates between 44 and 62%. In the previous year, the increases were between 5 and 37%. Department of Commerce Insurance Commissioner Julie McPeak said at a press conference, "I absolutely hate to approve increases of this magnitude, but I really don't feel like I have much of a choice." The move was done in part to hope to keep the three companies operating in Tennessee. United Healthcare recently announced they would be leaving Tennessee's exchange for this year. Tennessee has seen a slight increase in ACT scores. The composite score in the annual test increased to 19.5. However, only a fifth of people who took the test were deemed ready for college. Metro Nashville Public Schools dropped on average with an 18.4 composite score. It dropped from an 18.9 the previous year, which was the school district's highest score ever. Union County saw a high gain from a 17.4 to a 19.2. The assumption is that when more students take it, you tend to have a moment where you go backwards and then continue to move forward over time. Commissioner of Education Candace McQueen said, "We are thrilled we are now consistently over 2 years at 19.4. Tennessee is one of the few states that requires the ACT to be taken. It's one of the best indicators of how students are going to do in college." I'm Olivia Hall for Raven Media.
You're listening to The Roundup, and these are your afternoon announcements. If you're interested in purchasing a Letterman jacket, see Mrs. Phillips in the main office for information. The representative from that company will be here September 8th during all 4 lunches to take orders and payments. After-school ACE mentoring program will begin soon. Students interested in learning about architecture, construction, and engineering will meet up immediately after school in Mr. Cunningham's room 1003, starting September 13th. Students, remember, every Friday the tardy report is run, and any students with 3 or more tardies a week, parents will be notified. Make sure you are on time to every class. Happy birthday today to Porchelle Sublet, Sebastian Manus, Marco Ibrahim, Rahana Lebu, Shady McCallie, Brianna Maxwell, Esperanza Rosales, Devon Rogers, Desi Sanchez, Yazir Hassan, Emily Sanchez, Kiana Hayes, and Hammond Bekele. Weather for today. Temperatures will be in the low 90s and sunny throughout this afternoon. Temperatures will drop into the low 80s overnight. Tomorrow's high will be 93 degrees and its low will be 72 degrees. It is currently 92 degrees here in Antioch. From the 1300 Road Studios at Cambridge High School, I'm Jason Jennings. The Roundup is produced by Saeed Lopez Cruz and Rafael Rivera. Connect with Raven Media throughout the day on Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook at CRHS_AV. The Roundup is a product of RMP, Raven Media Productions.
Don't worry.